Hello students, welcome back once again to my maths class. In today's video lesson, we are going to talk about the part 3 of the progressions, chapter 6 of class 10th. We have completed part 1 and part 2, and those who have not watched those videos, please watch them completely and proceed to this video. Now students, we are going to talk about the progressions wherein we will be recalling what we have learned in our previous sessions. Right, now in the previous sessions, we knew about the arithmetic progression, that is AP. Right, let me recall. Now the series, the general form of AP is A plus D, A plus 2D, so on, where the nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. Even this we have discussed. Now, wherein these are all called as terms. Now, if I tell A1, A2, A3, so on, this is the nth term. So, now, in this class, we are going to learn about the sum of all the terms in the AP. We will be summing up all the terms. Like, if I take an example of an AP, let me take the first term as 3, right, and the common difference, the difference which is common, constant throughout the series, that is common difference D, let me take as 2. We have also knew what is D, that is the difference between the two consecutive terms in an AP, right? That is A2 term minus A1 or A3 minus A2 is the common difference. Now, if I take that difference as 2, let me suppose that is 2. Now, I'll form the AP, that is arithmetic progression, which can be written in short as AP. Now, the first term is 3. If I add 2, so you get the second one, 5. Now, adding 2, you get 7. Adding 2, 9, 11. Like this, we can write. So, let me write few terms. Now, 13. Okay, add to 15, 17, 19. So, how many I got? 9. Let me take 2. So, 21. So, how many terms? Now, let me write. This is A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9 and A10. That means I have written 10 terms in this AP, wherein the first term is 3 and the common difference is 2. If I want this sum, if I want to find this sum, now how do you find this sum? What is the technique used to find this sum? You may say that the technique is just simply adding. Okay. So here there are 10 terms you can add, and that too I have written a small numbers. Okay, they are not big numbers, 2 digit or 3 digit. So you can simply add and write. But if the terms are more than 10, like if there are 25 terms, if there are 40 terms, if there are 50, if there are 100, now keep on adding them will be very hard. Like it will be very tedious to sum up all the terms. For that, there is a technique. That is, we will be summing up the terms. So, I am calling it as sum of the terms of the AP. That technique is n by 2, 2A plus n minus 1 into D. You can also get a doubt that why do we use a formula here? Why do we need this formula? We need this formula because we cannot simply add. If there are 10 terms, no matter I can add it. But if there are more than 10 terms and if the numbers are very big, then adding them will not work out. So, there is a technique. This was also derived from an idea developed by Gauss. Okay, this technique of summing up the terms of AP is been derived from the idea of Gauss. Gauss has given this idea of this sum of n terms. Now here, if you don't use this, keeping on adding it cannot work out. I told you. If you are using this sum of n terms, here we know all the terms here. As we have also known this AP, the first term, A is the first term, N is where N is. What is N? Number of terms. Right, number of terms in an AP whose sum we have to find. We need to find the sum, that is the N. So S is sum, right? And the terms, A is the first term and D is the common difference. So you know all the terms, you can apply them and you can easily find out. And also, if I tell, since I have written all the terms in AP, I can add it. But in a series, if there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 terms and dots and the last term is given, or the last term is not given, only 3, 4 terms and the series. If they ask us to find the sum, then how do we find? We don't know how many are there. So in that cases also we can use this formula simply by knowing N, A and D. That means this formula is used to find the sum when you know the sum, and A, N and D, these are all the terms used. S is sum, A is first term, N is the N number of terms and D is the common difference. If you know all this, so any three of them, if you know any three, these three or these three, you can find the fourth one. So that means from this formula, if you know any 3 points of any 3 terms, you can find the fourth term easily. And also from this formula we can, here in your textbooks, also in NCERT, the derivation is given, but that's not important. The derivation of this sum of n terms is not at all important. Only the application of the sum of n terms is important for us in the problems. The derivation part, if you want, you can just go through for you to understand. Just go through in your textbooks, right? Here, the derivation part is not at all important as far as the syllabus is concerned. So, from this, I can smartly draw another formula also. Like, if I tell the sum of n terms is n by 2, A plus AN. How did I get this? See the formula here. Here, I got this formula when you are telling n by 2, 2A. 2A, I resolved it into A plus n minus 1 into D. Right. So I can write 2A is A plus A. Now what is this? This is the nth term. You know, nth term is A plus n minus 1 into D. So simply what I've written here, that is n by 2, A plus A nth term. So we can smartly draw another formula also where n by 2 A plus nth term. Don't get confused here. Both are same, but we use this formula when the common difference is there. Okay, when you know A, D and N, you can use this formula. And also you can use this formula when D is not known for you, only the first term and the nth term. If you know the first term and nth term, you can use this formula in your textbooks. And also recommended that this formula is given like this, A plus L. But usually I don't recommend this formula because this L is called as last term. Now I am telling it as nth term. You have to have that idea of last term is our nth term. So if you are using this formula, you can write here where L is equal to AN, because you get confused with the last term. Because if I want here in this series here, just let me explain you. I want the sum of 5 terms, S5, right? Okay. Then how do you, if you apply this formula, n by 2, n is here 5 by 2, A is the first term 3 plus the last term. Now in this series the last term is 21. So this goes wrong because I want only the sum of 5 terms and you won't have that idea that last is the last term. You won't take this 11. So at times you get confused where L is the nth term. That means not the term, but how many sum of terms we are finding out, that is the n, that is nth term. So better write this formula, a plus an. If you write the last, L is last term. If you are using this formula, you write where L is an. If you write L as last term, you get confused and write 21. But here we are adding all 10 terms, but I want only 5 terms. So I should not write. So L is not. If I write nth term, here n is already fifth one. Fifth term is 11. So this is right. So I don't recommend this. If you are writing A plus L, write immediately where your L is not the last term but is the nth term. So with this we will do, with this idea of the sum of n terms, we will do the exercise problems. Quickly copy down. Find the sum of the following APs. This is exercise 6.3. The first problem I have noted down. In that first, the second bit, and in second, the third bit I have noted down. Okay. Find the sum of the following APs. All these are in AP. We have to find their sum to 12 terms. Given 12 terms. That means here all we will write now. A value is the first term, minus 37. N is 12 terms. For only 12 terms we have to find this sum. Okay? 12 terms summing up. Now here what do we need? D. Right. Here D is A2 minus A1. So A2 minus A1, that comes to minus 33 minus of minus 37. So both the terms minus is there, and again we have to subtract. So that is minus 33 plus 37. This is simply 37 minus 33 is 4 plus 4. So D value is 4. A is 37, N is 12. So we will apply the formula of Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Right. Here we are not going to apply A plus A in the last term, that one, because we don't know the nth term here. Okay, we don't know the nth term there. We can find the nth term, then apply, but before that you can directly apply this formula. So Sn, now we want S sum up to 12 terms. So 12 by 2, n is 12. So 2 into minus 37 is A plus n is 12, 12 minus 1, and D value is 4. Right. Now if you see here, S12 is equal to, here if you cancel, it comes to 6. Now 37 twice, that is, it comes to 74, minus 74. Plus, here 12 minus 1, 11. 11 into 4 is 44. Right. Now 6 here, this comes to minus 30. So this is, bracket is multiplication, minus 180. So the sum of 12 terms is minus 180. Now let's see the second problem. Find the sum given below. Here not given as how many terms we have to add. Some 12 terms it is given here, but here it's not given. So but the last term is given here. Okay, the first term is there, the last term is there. You can add, you can simply apply the next formula, or else you can find out the n. How many n terms are there here? By the formula of an, then you can do the Sn. Here you can, first term is there, your nth term is there. You apply both of them. And n by 2, how many terms are there we have to know. N also we have to know. So to find out n, I will take the help of an, that is a plus n minus 1 into d is our nth term. So I'll apply a. Here a is minus 5. Okay. D is, subtract the consecutive terms, minus 8, minus of minus 5. Minus 8, minus of minus 5. So this comes to minus 8 plus 5, that is minus 3. So let's apply. A is minus 5. I don't know the n, but I know an, that is minus 230. Right. Now D value is minus 3. So minus 230. If you send minus 5 plus to this side, it comes to plus 5. Now here multiply minus 3 and plus 3. So send this 3 also here. Minus 230 plus 5 minus 3. So this comes to minus 3n. Now minus 30 minus 3 minus 233 plus 5 equal to minus 3n. So remove the sign here, both sides. So this comes, okay, let me do it and remove, okay. Let me do the simplification. So minus 233 plus 5. So remove. So that comes to around minus 288. Isn't it? 288 equal to minus 3n. So remove the sign here. So 288 by 3 is our n. So it goes with 3 or not? Let's sum up the digits. 8, 8, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. 18 is divisible by 3. So this is divisible. So if we do that in rough here, 288 by 3. 3, how much? 3 9s 27. So 18. 3 6 18. So 96. So our n value is, therefore n is 96. I have done it. So this is n, but we want the sum of, so Sn is S of 96. So 96 by 2. 2 into A, 2 into minus 5 plus n minus 1 into D. N minus 1 is, or else you can easily apply. Now you know the n value, just apply the first n because we know the nth term, we know the first term. We will go for the second formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 A plus An. If you are writing L, mention it as L is equal to An. Okay. Now S of 96, because here the total terms are 96. We got 96 as n. So Sn is 96 is equal to 96 by 2. Now here A is the first term minus 5 and An, this is the nth term, minus 230. Here no need of applying this formula because we don't no need of writing all D and all. Here the first and the last is there. So here now if you cancel it, it comes to 48. With 2 if you cancel, it comes to 48. Now this is minus 235. So simply multiply it here and do this in the rough part. So 235 multiplied by 48. This comes to 40. 8 is a 24, 28, 2, it is a 16, 17, 18. Now for 5 is 20, 12, 14, 4 2 is a 8, 9. So 0, 8, 12. So this is 11. So the sum here minus is there. Minus 11 to 80 is the sum of this part. So here what we have done here, since n is not mentioned, I found out n from anth term. Then I have applied in the formula of Sn. Now pause the video and note it down. The third problem, in an AP given A12 is 37, that means anth term, 12th term is 37, D, the common difference is 3, find A and S12, that is sum of 12 terms and the first term given asked. Now here what I told, if you know the values of A, S, that means sum, N and D, out of these 4 values, if you know any 3 values, you can find the 4th one easily through the formula. Okay, now here from this, now A12, that is, it is the nth term A12. A12 is simply we can write as A plus 11D, isn't it? A plus n minus 1 into n is 12, 12 minus 1 is 11. So A12 is A plus 11D is equal to 37. If I substitute the D value here, then I'll get the A value. So substituting D equal to 3 above. So A plus 11 into 3 equal to 37. So A plus 33 equal to 37. A value is 37 minus 33 equal to 4. I've sent this 33 to the other side. So A value is So this part is over. Find A. So we will do the S12. Okay. Now we can use the next formula also. Also we can use the Sn formula also. Let us use this formula, that is Sn equal to n by 2 A plus, okay, if you are telling L, so where L is An, right? Now I'll use this formula. Now S12, so n is 12, S12, 12 by 2, A is the first term. Now we have found out the first term, 4. Now the last term is Anth term. Anth term here is 37, right? Now this is 6, 2 ones are 2, 6, okay, this is 41. So 41 into 6 comes to 246. So this is the sum of 12 terms. You can as well use the other formula also, but since the nth term is there, I have used this formula. Now quickly pause the video and note it down. Same third bit, I am doing the 7th one. In an AP, here given condition is that L, the last term is 28. S is, that is the sum of the terms is 144, and there are total 9 terms. Find A. We have to find the first term. Total 9 terms means n value is given. So what is given here? L is 28. So S is 144. And n given, total of 9 terms, so n is 9. We need to find A value we have to find out. Now here we will apply this. Sn is equal to n by 2 A plus L, right, where L is Anth term, right. Now Sn, already the sum is given as 144. And n by 2, the n value is 9, total of 9. So 9 by 2, first term we don't know, A, that we need to find, and L, the nth term is 28. Now from this, now if you do 144, if this is multiplied, so if you shift this fraction to this side, it becomes the reciprocal, that is 2 by 9. Now here simply A plus 28. We will solve this here. Now this goes with 9, isn't it? So 9 ones are 9. So 9 ones 9. Remaining is 5, 54. 9 6 are 54. 16 2s are 32. Equal to A plus 28. Now A here only 32. You shift it here. It becomes minus 28. Is equal to A. So this comes to A is equal to 4. Right. We have found out the first term, that is. Quickly pause the video and note it down. Let's see the other one. Now the sixth problem, a verbal problem. If the sum of first n terms, 7 terms of an AP is 49. Given 7 terms of an AP is 49. Right. And that of 17 terms is 289. That of 17 terms, sum of 17 terms given as 289. And we need to find the sum of the first n terms. Here A is not given, D is not given, okay, and also n is not given. Just given sum of 7 terms are this much and sum of 17 terms are this much. We have to find the sum of n terms. N terms, we have Sn we need to find. So Sn we have to find out. So with this given data, let's start. Now Sn we will keep the formula, that is S7 equal to n by 2, 7 by 2, 2A plus n is 7, 7 minus 1 into D. This is equal to 49. So 49 is equal to 7 by 2, 2A plus 6D. Right, here the same way we will be doing this, okay, S17, that means n by 2, 2A, we don't know A value, we don't know the D value, n minus 1, 17 minus 1 is 16D, okay, n minus 1, 17 minus 1, 16D. So here S17 is also given, 289 is 17 by 2, 2A plus 16D. Right here. Now, if you shift this to this part, it becomes reciprocal 2 by 7. 7 ones, 7 sevens. So this comes to 2a plus 6d. Right. Here, this also you shift it to 89. 2 by 17. It becomes a reciprocal. Now here 2a plus 16d. Right. Here 17 ones, 17 17s. 17 17s. 17 square is 289. 17 twos are 34 is equal to 2a plus 6d. 16d. So if you solve this like what we have done in the polynomials, if you solve this, you can get it. But also we can do here, this is 14. 14 is equal to 2a plus 6d. Isn't it? Now here, I will do the method of substitution here. See 34, if I write 2a, now 16d, how can I write 6d plus 10d? Can I resolve 16 into 6d plus 10d? Now this part I'll substitute 2a plus 6d. 2a plus 6d is 14. Simply I will write 34 is equal to 2a plus 6d is value of 14. So 14 plus 10d. We use the method of substitution. That's it. Now here this 14, bring it to the side, minus 14. So comes to 10d. So this is 20 equal to 10d. So d value is 2. 20 by 10, that is 2. So we got d value, and if you substitute this d value in any term, you will be getting the a value. Let's do that. So substitute d equal to 2 in any equation. Let's suppose this equation, okay? In this equation, let's suppose this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. So in equation 1, so 14 equal to 2a plus 6 into d is 2. So this comes to 14 equal to 2a plus 12. 12 you shifted to the side, minus 12 equal to 2a. 2 is equal to 2a. A is equal to 1. 2 upon 2, 1. So a value, d value you know, and we will find Sn. Simply ask Sn. So Sn, n by 2. 2a plus and minus 1 into d. So if this is Sn, so n by 2, 2 into a value is 1 plus n minus 1, d value is 2. So this comes to n by 2, 2 plus, if you open the bracket, 2n minus 2. So cancel 2 and 2, this comes to n by 2 into 2n. So 2 and 2 gets cancelled. It's equal to n square. So the Sn value is n square. Right. So given two conditions, sum of 7 terms, sum of 17 terms. From this I have found out d. That d I have substituted. I have got a. With a and d we have deduced the sum of n terms. Now quickly pause the video and note it down. And here we will be stopping the class here. We will do the second part of this exercise in our next video. Keep practicing the sums, children, and thank you.